and the 4th best net rating in the NBA.
Let's do this. The NBA playoffs underway at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks control the tip. Matchup on the other side is Okongwu against Towns. Brunson comes to the ball. Towns looking for him. Cut to the rim. Floats it up and in.
Mike Brown's not going to be happy about that, giving up 2 layups to start the game. The paint is an area where New York has to have an advantage.
Knicks finished 7th in defensive rating. A 3-ball. Brunson on target.
The All-Star break, 1st in turnovers forced, 1st in points off of turnovers.
Town. Only 2 Knicks have scored, Brunson and Bridges, and Brunson is 6 of 6. Alexander Walker went with the left hand.
I think Kuminga could be a real X factor in this series. Not a deep bench for Atlanta. They need to get some offense from Kuminga. Ankle injury against Orlando, out for another 2 weeks, reportedly. And a screen set by Towns, turnover. McBride drives it, left hand, doesn't go. Great job by Kuminga on the board, and that's going to be Towns. An elite defender, 2 steals per game for Dyson Daniels. Towns trying to get involved. The screener, McCollum just walked into a warm-up 3. Towns going to the rim with a purpose. With New York, he played against them for the Pacers last year in the Eastern Conference Finals. So Quinn Snyder coached Bradley in Utah, so there is familiarity there. I had forgotten that until Quinn mentioned that. Offensive rebound and 2 second chance points. Brunson was straddling that midcourt line. Towns just scored his first points, looking for more. Towns gets tied up there. It's off the fingertips of Hart and taken away by Gay. He was for the Atlanta Hawks. C.J. McCollum coming up big in this first half, and Anunoby answers on the other end with a jam. Kuminga there defensively. Behind the back for Towns. Shot clock is winding down. Towns all the way! Big finish for Cat. And the rebounding margin, they've got to get more shots. The last meeting between these 2 teams you thought was one of the best regular season games of the NBA season. Teardrop. He's got 17 first half points. He's averaging 18.7 per game. Towns pops. Missed it. Only had 1 shot in the first quarter. He's got 4 plus 2 free throws in this quarter. Nice knock away by Towns. Break opportunity. Daniels gets a piece. Alexander Walker to the rim. It's rejected by Towns. Great job. It was his 4th turnover. 2 more shots than the Knicks. Hart spins. In and out. A follow, no. Towns trying to muscle. He's fouled. Minus 2.7 margin. The Knicks were a plus 5.1. But again, when they turned it around. Quiet first half for him offensively. 5 points, 1 of 6 from the field. Well, and the bigger problem, 4 turnovers. 86% of the free throw line this season. A hush comes over the Garden. Knicks are 9 of 10 at the stripe. The Hawks are 7 of 8. Hart feed it. Perimeter, Towns. 8 to shoot. Towns makes his move. Over Okongwu, it's off. He was not known as a 3-point shooter. That was not part of the scouting report when he came into the league out of USC. Well, we watched it with Brook Lopez. Changed his entire game. Towns answers with a triple. McCollum bounces for Johnson. Okongwu, big numbers. Lost it. Towns a factor. And Dyson Daniels just hounding Brunson, not letting him get to his strong hand. Towns takes it strong. He's fouled. 10 points in 18 minutes of action. Go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Are those both Noah Eagle games? Is this the Eagle series? It's one of them. One of them is. Thought he got fouled. Johnson off the hesitation. Tough angle. And Towns cleans the glass.
Hawks are 3 of 8 from the field in this third quarter. Alex. Towns way outside, 5 to shoot. Towns wants to dance with Okongwu. The layup doesn't go. Hart.
It did, but they cannot afford to lose the turnover game.
That is 8 turnovers overall for New York. The lane, Alexander Walker, and get it out of there. Karl-Anthony Towns. Hart gets inside for 2.
Alexander Walker, a great individual defender.
6-point game, and a blocking foul is called on Karl-Anthony Towns.
For their day, saying, I wonder what Stanley Gundy's doing right now.
The spin by Towns. Gay gets called for the foul.
Mohamed Gay, again, he's not a center. He's a hard-playing guy. He's not a center. He's given away a lot of size and strength to Karl-Anthony Towns, who just played bully ball right there. And even Alexander Walker talked about it in his interview before the game with Cassidy. The three-point shot has just changed everything for him.
Towns and Bridges in. Towns from downtown.
Hart's got 11 defensive rebounds.
Towns thought about it. He's going to drive it, cup it, and score it. Plus the foul. Slow start for him offensively. He's picked it up to go along. Swing it. McCollum over Bridges. Uncontested board for Towns.
It's looking good here again in the fourth quarter.
The highest fourth quarter point differential in the league. Clarkson gets the interior deuce. Under 6 minutes to go in regulation. Kuminga lines it up.
Yeah, and in the last 39 games, almost half the season, they had the second-best defense in the league to Oklahoma City.
Kuminga lost his footing, and Towns makes him pay. String music on a 3.
Towns and 9 assists and 3 steals, does a lot of things.
McCollum draws the foul. Minutes to go. Hawks have gone ice cold here in the fourth. Johnson drives it and draws the foul.
And the Knicks did a great job with their switching.
Brunson bounces for Bridges. Attacking, Towns lays it in, and a layup dagger for New York.
And what a place to do it. The Mecca, the world's most famous arena. Towns and Okongwu jump it up, and we are underway from MSG. Atlanta will control it, looking to get even, setting the tone. This is going to be a physical series. Nickeil Alexander Walker stripped. Coming into the season for New York, so many expectations of what this team could do after getting to the conference finals last year. Towns on the attack. Towns hangs and hits. I just thought it was Jaleel White. I thought they were doing a Family Matters rerun. Oh, Josh Hart! Ain't no love in the heart of the city.
Yes, he makes such sound decisions. It's usually the right decision, so the more he touches the ball, the better.
Hart right back to work. Over the top of Okongwu, and he's feeling it. Done already defensively. Now he's aggressive offensively. Johnson looking to retort. Going right at Brunson with a size advantage. Over 3 defenders, and Towns clear.
Cat could have shot one in the pass that led to a better pass.
Daniels will drive right into Towns, and he couldn't bank it in, but he does game, so that experience still coming with each possession. Same for guys like Dyson Daniels. That's a 4 still from Johnson. He comes up short. They're going to go to Towns against Gay here. 6 to shoot. Let him cook. Towns on the back down. Bully ball for 2. But a winner at every level. High school, 2 championships in college, trying to add another one now in the NBA. Open look. Towns can't hit. And the rebound knocked out of bounds, staying here.
Gabe Vincent knocking it on a big-time two-pointer.
Mike Brown coached Vincent with the Nigerian national team where he's the head coach, and said that was as smart a pickup as any of them at the trade deadline as Daniels forces the turnover. Atlanta down by 6. Johnson trying to find some space. Daniels, spray it. Okongwu had it blocked on the outside. Johnson tried to get there first, but a foul's going to be called on a loose ball. 0 for 3 from the floor for Jalen Johnson with just 2 points. Alexander Walker on the attack. Had it rejected. Towns sent it back out of bounds. His first three of the night gives him 13. He's a plus 19 in the box score. McCollum can't respond, and Towns collects the board. New York has been an elite fourth quarter team. Can they extend the lead here in the third quarter? Deep one. Towns sticks it.
There's way more eyes on him.
So sag off on Daniels. Alexander Walker couldn't make him pay from the outside. Outlet pass too high for Brunson, out of bounds.
And McCollum thought it was going to be an and one. He got some contact.
Hart using the body, but he couldn't finish it. Towns collects and scores. Hart off and running. Brunson relocates. On the drive. The hesitation for two. No, he missed it. And Towns again on the cleanup duty. Timeout, Quinn Snyder. Said that he doesn't really know what the ceiling is with his team yet, but he feels like it's continuing to go up as McCollum is in and out on an open look from the three. It's Bridges on the attack. Spray it out. Anunoby with three. Anunoby to the rim, no. Tip in, yes. Karl-Anthony Towns has been a man possessed on the offensive glass. Two players for New York, three total for Atlanta. Long strides. Johnson got the bump and the bucket. One thing that New York has done to counter is get Robinson off the floor while they're in the bonus here. No hack of Mitch. 26 for C.J. McCollum. Bounce Alvarado to Towns, and he gets to the rim. Alvarado trying to push the pace. No numbers will slow it down. Towns the trailer. Long ball. Bullseye! Looking to drive now on Bradley. He's got 14 in this third quarter. Towns takes the baseline, and he's going the other way with an offensive foul.
There's the inside the cap.
Back down on Okongwu. Towns, physical. Towns doesn't have the touch. Clarkson can't tip it in, and a rebound to McCollum. 19 off the bench now. 4.5 to play. Brunson drives, kicks. It's Hart. Now Towns lets it fly. Short. It's collected by Okongwu.
Daniels got a body bump, spins, couldn't finish at the rim. And Hart with the board.
Well, you've said that a lot in this series if you've been watching. That's his 28th rebound of the series already.
Shot clock down to 3. The spin, the left hand, it doesn't go off the iron. No, Anunoby missed it. 5-3 lead for the Knicks. Johnson shovel, Daniels inside, and he's fouled. Late whistle.
3 from Vincent. They have over half the Hawks' points.
Shamet and Alvarado both in for New York. Towns tried to pass it out.
Too unselfish right there.
Alexander Walker, the swing. Gay again? No.
3 guards off the bench for New York.
Towns defended by Kispert. Towns makes his move. Big finish for Cat. Leak out by Alvarado. Pedal to the metal. Alvarado lays it in, and the foul.
Great push. Tried to get the ball to Towns there, but deflected away by Kuminga.
It's Clarkson. A fadeaway. Doesn't go. Towns is there to collect it and finish it on the interior.
And found the cutter.
Knicks are going to make some changes. Next dead ball. Kuminga taken away. It was ripped out of there by Towns. Clarkson forcing the action. He's going to do it himself. Missed it. Rebound. Hart. Follow. No. Tip in. Yes. Towns. The jumper. Short. By Towns. They're working 5-on-4 right now. Towns is going to go to the rim and put it in. Out of the timeout. Daniel swings. Okongwu. Air ball on a 3. Towns gets it ahead for Clarkson. Clarkson drives it and banks it in. And a 7-0 run has cut the Atlanta lead to 11. McCollum missed it on the floater. Struggles continue. Now 0 of 6 from the field.
He is 9 for 35 in the series.
Karl-Anthony Towns with a purpose.
Well, there you go.
Rebounded by Brunson. Swings, McBride steps into it. Short. Tracked down by Towns, saved to McBride. Shot clock is down to 5. Towns pops. Towns misses on a 3-ball, and Daniels has got the board.
Especially with the shooting problems the Knicks are having.
Hawks have taken twice as many free throws as the Knicks. McCollum, the handles, the kick for Johnson. Hard drive, squares, and doesn't get the roll. Hard up the floor. Towns, quick move to the rim. Couldn't put enough English on it, but he's fouled.
I like the aggression of Towns, though.
Didn't score, didn't have a rebound, didn't have a block. He played 7 minutes and 55 seconds of the fourth. TBD. Another one here for Towns. He's got 12 points. 2 of 5, 5 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Towns over O'Connell. Bullseye on a 3.
Heard it in the Quinn Snyder timeout earlier. They are seeking out Jalen Brunson and want to go at him. But Karl-Anthony Towns getting aggressive here.
Actually led the league in double-doubles this season. You saw the makings of the run from New York at the end of the second quarter, and then Atlanta got the lead back to double figures. Back tap though, controlled by the Hawks. Kuminga the pull-up pop. And Hart knocks it over to Towns. Hart drives it, and he's fouled. 21 for Jalen Brunson, 8-point game. Knock away by Anunoby, turnover.
Dyson Daniels with 2 bad offensive plays in a row.
Towns straight to the rack, missed it, ball knocked out of his hands. Towns has got it, missed it, ball knocked out of his hands. Towns has got it, fakes on a 3. And stripped to the ball, turnover. Hart defended by McCollum, high screen from Towns. Towns drives and scores on the corkscrew. They haven't scored. 0 of 10 combined shooting. Towns takes it in, and it rims out. Towns trying to grab it. Johnson controls. They tried to lob it to Kuminga. Hart looking for the angle on Johnson, gets cut off. Towns, no look. McBride, bingo, a 3. Bounce it. Johnson. Foul is called. Anunoby was waiting for him. McBride takes it into the paint, floats it up, doesn't go. Towns offensive rebound. It's blocked, but a foul. Okongwu. Towns at the line. It's number 2 on Kuminga. The Knicks had a 14-point lead with 6:56 to play in the fourth in game 2.
Turnovers are evened up at 14 apiece.
Quick hitter, Hart going upstairs for the 2-handed throwdown.
But Brunson there gets the advantage.
McCollum peeks at the clock. McBride is there.
They come back with Kuminga on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Atlanta has turned it over 7 times in the fourth. The Knicks try to hold on to it. He slides into the backcourt. 3rd personal on Brunson. 3rd team foul against New York. And he missed them both. Gets it back for Brunson. 2-man game. Ball fake. Towns rejected on the inside. Anunoby tosses it up. Oh! Cha-ching on a 3.
He now has 26. He's the Knicks' leading scorer.
And he cuts the Hawks' lead to 2. Kuminga to Johnson. Off the rim. Towns with the board. Knicks with a chance to tie or take the lead depending on shot selection. Brunson, isolation right now, and now Towns will come over to set a screen. Switch, Kuminga. Switch again, Johnson. A minute 28 to play. McCollum penetrates. Denied! Towns was there. Role reversal tonight from game 2. Johnson, he's met by Towns. Johnson sticks with the play and banks it in.
This season, Brunson beating Daniels over Okongwu. No, Karl-Anthony Towns on the glass to the basket for Towns, who had 21 points in game 3. Towns dives down the lane. McCollum's got him. As Anunoby, terrific in game 3, pitched it. Here's Towns inside for 2. Terrific first 4 minutes of this one. Towns, center screen, leave it up. Takes flight. Gabe Vincent, number 4, checking in for Atlanta. Another one of the additions later on in the season. Back cut Anunoby. Inside. Got rid of Johnson for the dunk. OG has played so well. Gay on the rebound. Kuminga missed his shots in the first quarter. Took 3 of them. McCollum's trying to sneak in. Runs into Karl-Anthony Towns. And Cat's going to pick up the foul. Can get in the flow offensively. Alvarado off there. Anunoby keeps it alive. Towns on the box on Kuminga. Backing down. Going to the hook shot.
Look, I think the best offense for Atlanta is going to be in this game is a transition bucket. Offensive foul.
You got it.
Good minutes there by Mohamed Day.
Yeah.
Oh, man, look at that.
Towns is free. He missed it. He missed it again.
Big man, throw it down.
Throw it down. We've got a game. Let's go. Johnson. Jalen Johnson's sitting there. O'Connell defending on Towns. Karl-Anthony going left. Shooting hard and long.
Backpedaling.
So degree of difficulty 1, and he missed. Degree of difficulty 9.
Yeah. This is a small team on the floor here. Look at this.
Towns missed the dunk, but he got fouled.
The activity.
And you know that the other guys are desperate because they are the road team, and they're down in the series.
Monster game in Game 6 on the road in MSA. To me, this is when the Knicks have always been their most dangerous. For whatever reason, when they're at home, they go through the motion, but on the road, it's unbelievable.
Vincent looking for a third. Knicks defense has been so good in the first 16 minutes as well. Cat, oh, he held on there. Kept that left foot down. Clock at 8. Towns, big start to this quarter. Hard outside. 3. Got it.
Everything is going.
Chance of the Hawks to get it down to 10 or 9. Jalen Johnson off on the 3. Towns goes up to get the rebound.
Now, Cat has to be aggressive as he was.
Double
second quarter.
Cut Anunoby. Great job by Karl-Anthony Towns. Atlanta's defensive intensity feels up, Red.
Look at this. He stole Alvarado. Grand theft. Was waiting on the backside.
Anunoby puts it in.
Oh, my goodness. So with no Brunson, you're going to go with a little bit more offense on the floor here.
Towns sees a couple. Alvarado's free for 3. And he knocks it down. And the assist by Towns, his 7th, a playoff career high. Could sniff a triple-double if he keeps going this way. Johnson gave it up. Daniels got to take it. The Knicks will let him do that all night long. The number is 13. Halftime margin was 14. Towns on an angle to the basket is fouled.
Where everything...
Among those on the front bench, and terrific Maurice Cheeks back there as well. Impactful voice. Reg, what about the...
Talk about a career-high 7 assists. Being able to share the wealth here. Just an all-around...
In there a bit earlier, perhaps, than planned, because of a 4th foul on Onyeka Okongwu on that last trip down. Inside, Clarkson extends the Knicks lead. So without Brunson, the Knicks on a run here. Towns deep, 3. Brunson still attacks. Vincent tied it up and took it away. A defense by Gabe Vincent. O'Connell in front of Anunoby. Daniels trying to follow. Get this back to MSG Tuesday night on NBC, all even at 2 apiece. Nice another assist. Karl-Anthony Towns.
It's that same rub back screen.
9 of the Knicks, 16 assists. McCollum turns, trying to get rid of McBride. Nice off the rim and no. 3 for Towns. Trail triple. Looking right over to your edge. Kuminga lost it. Towns has it.
And we thought it was going to be
in the VIP way. Towns fighting Kuminga. This is going to be on Jonathan, who has not been able to give 6 points, 4 boards, 5 assists. $17 points for Towns. Trying to add to that. He's got 2. Johnson a free 3. 7 of 30 from deep. Brunson got it back. Got a step. Put back in by Towns. Hawks down 22 here. Towns and Brunson, and along with Anunoby, the 3 New York starters. Towns will pick up the foul. Draft this year. Got a 7-8% chance of getting a lottery pick, very high lottery pick, already in the lottery.
We found number 4.
Still alive for Alexander Walker. To get it to the corner next with active hands all night long. Towns on the pitch, and Anunoby from deep, and that's the triple-double for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Brunson on OG.
This time Kuminga was ready for it. Towns on his own. He'll come to the line for some free throws. Hart and Clyde Frazier in the triple-double playoff column. This group was notified from the very top of the building of the import of this season. Of course, we saw last night LeBron alley-oop to Bronny as part of the Lakers win. Kuminga scores and one.
And which team can control the turnovers? Something that's kind of been an issue throughout this series.
Josh Tippett is the crew chief, working with Courtney Kirkland. They'll keep using the length that this Atlanta team has on the perimeter to try to not give clean looks to Brunson. Late clock here as Brunson curls inside for 2.
Brunson, because Brunson is going to be primarily on Daniels because he is a non-threat to shoot the basketball from deep.
And Anunoby on the cut. Towns with the bad pass.
Defense there by Alexander Walker. Staying down.
Dyson Daniels is on the bench as 3 of the Hawks' 4 field goals. Johnson off the window and count it with a foul. And feeling it too, sitting here courtside. It's a different Hawks team. Just body language and confidence that we saw at the start of game 4. Towns over Kuminga for a 3.
Too much.
He's got 6. Hart right back the other way for the Knicks.
And the way that Hart just scored there, this is the way Atlanta should be playing.
Alexander Walker, quick jack, no. And Brunson back the other way. Alexander Walker chasing him, too late.
There's that flex action that we saw in Atlanta.
Towns taking it in his own hands, and 1. Did not see much of other than a few minutes in game 1.
And we asked him about that before game 4. Could we see that? And he looked at the numbers and missed.
Knicks try to use their size to their advantage. Towns.
So you're not going to get those calls.
Big games for New York early in the season. Good showing on Christmas Day. McCollum blocked by Towns.
This is when you could take the ball off the dribble against Bradley.
Towns doing just that, trying to find Clarkson. Kispert was there defensively. Towns inside and 1. Knicks are 14 of 23 from the field. Clarkson has no numbers. He'll look for a secondary. Towns free. 3. Way off. And Kispert to be aggressive and go to the basket. Flow and offense important for them. McCollum knocked down. Ball taken away by the Knicks. Playing for John Harbaugh now, new coach of the G-Men. 3. Alvarado. 14 minutes Alvarado played, 6 points for that defensive effort, and just talking about going and attacking Brunson on the defensive end. Earning him a little villain tag on this one. Towns off the glass for 2. Hawks struggling on the offensive end. For a flow and a finish of these sets. Jalen Johnson's been their best offensive star so far, and Towns denies him. Kispert brings the traffic, and Towns rebounds. Alexander Walker walks his way into a three. Missed that. Towns time.
Oh, what a pass.
Pass to Brunson for two.
I mean, come on, Cat. How easy it is for New York and a struggle here for Atlanta. Look at this. Look at all the active hands.
McCollum, little wraparound ball fake. One more to Vincent. Now Okonwu as he ties up. Busy time. Let's get you updated on the schedule for tomorrow on Prime Video. 3-point territory. We saw them just be dominant Sunday.
24 made threes in that
Yes.
game 4.
In South Philly. Tonight we'll see a game 6 on Thursday in Atlanta. Out of the corner, Alexander Walker from the baseline. Daniels free for another three. Halfway, and the rebound for Town. Lead is 17 for the Knicks. Seed in the East, 53-29 on the season. Okonwu faked the three, keeps stepping inside, off on the two. Cat the rebound. Same action by Atlanta as this third quarter begins, and Johnson rims out the three. Towns comes to get the rebound. Rebound by Towns.
They've had 2 great looks here to start this third quarter. See that 6-point swing.
Would have needed that for his confidence. The Hawks bench thought they had Towns on a travel, switching pivot feed. Alexander Walker curl inside, too much traffic, got it back. Oh, wow, the basket and the foul.
He is struggling here in the playoffs in terms of shooting those twos. And you've got, again, I'll say it again, the best corner 3-point shooter in OG.
Good hands knocked away from Alexander Walker, but his hands keep it alive. Fresh shot clock, he's at the basket for two. Johnson, mid-range. Oh, tippy-toe triple from the logo. And as Mike Brown was searching with this team, he kept coming back to the defensive foundation and resetting, even when Towns takes this wild shot as he's fouled by Brad.
You know, people were like, what is going on with New York? Where's their defense? It's been on full display here in this series. Really starting.
Third straight season with 50-plus wins. Just the third time in franchise history. The last 4-time 50-plus win seasons. You go back to the early 90s. For the Knicks as well, since they've been champions. And in this city, there are demands to be the best. McCollum still cannot get going. He's 2 of 9. 10 straight for New York to give Atlanta no hope of a comeback. Gabe Vincent misses. Brunson.
You know, what he's done in these playoffs has been great, but he's paying above his pay grade. I mean, it should be that guy right there, Jalen Johnson, Alexander Walker. Those are the 2 guys.
As the Knicks starters get one more offensive possession, maybe take a foul and take it to the locker room. Brunson adds 3 more to his total.
But then the Knicks, the big road win in game 4. An impressive one at that. Now they're up 3-2. Brunson fires away. His first shot is good. Coming off that 39-point game. Bounce back to Bridges. Anunoby gets it again. He gets a clean look from 3, and OG Anunoby, what a start. He's 3 for 3. Daniels back on Brunson. Prior to game 5, the Hawks have done an excellent job on Brunson. Towns can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose.
Floor. That is an absolute critical element when they play the Knicks.
Anunoby tries again, puts it in. OG Anunoby continues his torrid start. 4 for 4. Karl-Anthony Towns up top to Bridges. Bridges step back. Shot clock at 2. Towns back to Bridges. Just gets it off in time. Lays it up and in. Beautiful pass from Towns.
Great offense by Mikal Bridges, too. He gave it up to Towns and didn't just say, hey, take a bailout 3 right here. Continued to move and got a layup.
Blocked by Towns.
He'll come back in and close out the quarter, but let's see how Atlanta now runs their offense without C.J. McCollum on the floor. Mostly going to go through Johnson.
Towns has to fire it up. A 24-second violation. Anunoby comes out of the pack. Who else? Karl-Anthony Towns down the lane, flips it up, draws the foul. Okongwu got him. And free throws for Karl-Anthony Towns.
Is that these teams are evenly matched to a certain degree. Whoever plays well, whoever has their best players step up.
Towns all season long, his minutes were down, but his numbers were down in terms of scoring and field goal percentage. But it had zero impact on his rebounding. The Knicks' defensive tenacity seems to have set the tone. And an offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns.
I don't like that call. Jalen Johnson was not impeding his progress the entire way.
The Knicks' defensive tenacity seems to have set the tone. And an offensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns.
I don't like that call. Jalen Johnson was not impeding his progress the entire way.
Alexander Walker and Jonathan Kuminga. Johnson. Vincent, corner three. Fight for the rebound. And good work. Bridges using a Robinson screen. Bridges jump shot. That's short. Rebound Towns in a playoff game.
And Mike, you've seen a lot of playoff games, but this one, that's not even a joke. You've seen a lot of playoff games, but I'm saying I haven't seen.
McCollum, Okongwu, Jalen Johnson. Kispert's out there. Catches, drives, back up top, deflected by Towns. Deflected a second time. Hart to Towns. Towns back to Hart. 14 first half turnovers for the Atlanta Hawks, and we still have 3:45 remaining in the second. Towns down low, and just grabbed by McCollum. He loves to pass and talks about it. And where's number 32? Because his dad loved Magic Johnson. His dad was in the stands, and at almost every single game, home and the road, used to have him have Karl-Anthony Towns watch.
Compartmentalizing it. Hey, let's get it under 20. Let's get it under 15. Here you're saying, can we get it under 40 by the time we go to the locker room?
Brunson misses. Towns another rebound and gets whacked again. He's gotten to the point. He's taken a full 10 seconds from the free throw line. And 54% from three. Towns, for a big man, one of the great free throw shooters. Not just from the line, from everywhere, but been exceptional from the free throw line. Jalen Johnson drives. Count it, and a foul. Nice move from Johnson. Got hit by Towns. Looks like a zone deep, a little bit of a zone defense. Towns pass deflected by Okongwu.
Stage. There's a muck it up. There's a get aggressive. There's frustration. That's just human nature.
Crowd not happy. Quinn Snyder not happy. He already picked up a technical. Another technical on Atlanta. I think it's going to be on Jalen Johnson.
But he got caught up in it as well.
Meanwhile, this is the 21st free throw for the Knicks in the game. Those are the kind of free throws that when
I think he's a Grammy Award winner.
Johnson bumped by Karl-Anthony.
Forget playing out lies. I don't even know golf.
Okongwu, nice move, can't finish. For the Hawks, the type of players they have and the character of their players, they will come out and fight here as Brunson lays it up and in.
You're going to be in trouble.
You wonder if there was going to be a let-up, and Bridges makes 3 shots in 60 seconds coming out of the locker room.
Anunoby and a nice feed from Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah, teams, every once in a while, teams just have a night where you have nothing. Now, this is an extreme of that. And a big part of it is you're facing a team that is playing near perfect basketball in a long time. Great team basketball. They just weren't as consistent during the regular season as certainly Mike Brown wanted them to be. But they have now, this is the 3rd straight game where they have played just spectacular team basketball. Josh Hart feeling it. Hart makes his move, kicks it out. Brunson, corner 3 is up. Towns the rebound, can't get it, puts it back up and in. You know, you bring up a good point, Tim, but we're going to still play hard. That's what you need from your main guy.
Oh, this is all about pride. This is all about pride. This is less about the name on the front of the jersey as it is the name on the back of the jersey.
Acquired from Golden State. earlier this season. Josh Hart. Nothing. I get nothing.
I just, you know.
Oh, what a pass. Beautiful advanced pass. And Clarkson lays it up and in. Karl-Anthony Towns is. Towns whips a pass to Clarkson. Clarkson again.
Their words cannot express what we are seeing. They played an outstanding series up until this point, but there's just not much. And how much more is Mike Brown going to allow